Welcome to Toni on Real Estate Education. If you're studying for the real estate exam, you should stop scrolling. These 7 dirty little tricks are why even knowledgeable students can struggle with passing the real estate exam. And you're not going to find this in your textbook. Look, I've been teaching real estate for over 10 years. It is no secret that the real estate exam is tricky. I've seen brilliant students walk into the exam feeling all confident, and then they walk out feeling a little stunned. Let's change that right now. So, this exam, and really most exams, you have to understand they're not just testing what you know, it's testing how well you can handle the pressure of the exam and how well you can spot these tricky questions and these traps. So, I'm going to show you 7 real exam tricks with real examples so you'll know exactly what to watch out for. Stick around to the end. I'm going to give you what I call 2 power moves to help you beat any tricky question and pass any test with ease. All right, let's dive right in. Okay, so here's trick number 1, the almost correct trap. They give you 4 answers, 2 are obviously wrong, and then 2 look almost identical. But only 1 is obviously correct. So here's the example. Which of the following is an example of personal property? A built-in bookcase, B, a chandelier, C, a detached washing machine, D, a fence. The answer is C, a detached washing machine. Why? Because it's not attached to the property. Moving on to trick number 2, double negatives. This one is just evil. So what happens is they end up burying the answers in layers of the not and except. So here's an example. All of the following are true about joint tenancy except. So A says it includes the right of survivorship. B, it allows unequal ownership shares. C, it requires unity of possession. And then D, it can be severed by a sale. The answer is B, unequal shares. Joint tenancy always requires equal ownership. That except just messes with your head. You have to slow down and read carefully. Trick number 3, always and never. Watch out for these absolutes. In law, things are rarely always or never. Here's an example. A lease is always void if it exceeds 1 year and is not in writing. Would that be true or false? The answer is false. It's not void, it's just unenforceable in court. That's a big difference. Okay, trick number 4. 2 answers seem right. Here's the setup. 2 answers feel right, but only 1 is the most complete answer. Example. What's the best definition of real property? A, land and all things attached to it, or B, land, improvements, and the rights associated with it? The answer is B. It's more complete, and on the exam, complete usually wins. Trick number 5, hidden keywords. They bury the keyword in the middle of the sentence, and if you miss it, you'll miss the question. All right, here's our example. A buyer receives a deed that does not guarantee against title defects. What kind of deed is it? The answer is a quit-claim deed. But if you skim and miss the does not guarantee part, you'll probably get the answer wrong. Trick number 6, familiar math answers. They give you a popular wrong answer because they know people rush when doing math. Here's an example. A house sells for $250,000. The commission is 6%. What is the broker's fee? Is it A, B, C, or D? If you want to pause me to try to work out the answer, I'm going to jump right to the answer now. The answer is $15,000. But many people grab B or D because they just panic and guess. So it's important to just slow down. Trick number 7, none of the above. This one's sneaky. They use none of the above to trick you into second guessing yourself, but it's legit more often than you would think. So here's an example. Which of the following best describes tenancy by the entirety? A, only for business partners. B, available in all 50 states. C, can be terminated by one spouse alone. And then D, none of the above. The answer is D, none of the above. It's only for married couples, not in all states, and one spouse can't alone terminate it. Okay, so look, this exam is not impossible, but it is tricky. Now you know the tricks. Let me give you 2 basic power tips that can help you beat any question. They're really like a strategy as well. All right, number 1, pace yourself. Stay in control. Stay sharp. If you sprint, think about this when you're in a race. If you sprint full speed at the start, you're likely to burn yourself out halfway through. A test works the same way. Pacing helps avoid what psychologists call decision fatigue, the mental drain that builds up when you're forced to make rapid choices without breaks. If you blow all your mental energy in the first 20 minutes, the last part of the test might feel like sludging through mud. Keep yourself steady. Keep your stress levels low and your thinking clear. Pacing helps preserve mental clarity and focus, preventing burnout and careless mistakes. By managing your time wisely, you stay in control and give your brain the steady rhythm it needs to perform at its best. Okay, tip number 2. This is by far my favorite one. I saved the best for last. So, anyway, tip number 2, answer what you know first. Get on a roll. When you get on a roll, your brain's neurons communicate by firing electrical signals along networks called neural pathways. As you answer questions correctly, especially on a topic you've been studying well, your brain strengthens those pathways, a process called long-term potentiation. This make related memories more accessible. So getting a few right answers early in a test can actually help wake up other connected memories. Once your brain locks into a specific topic, it's more likely to surface other related information because of association. Okay, folks, so if you found one of these helpful, please hit that subscribe button to keep me motivated to keep these videos coming. All right, until next time, have a great day, everyone.